Yaori was pulled into the arms of the red-haired man. I couldn't save you back then. Sorry. I'm sorry. Last time we said you and Yaori finally got the courage to go back to school 2 years after that incident. But who would have thought that day on the subway, he'd see the man who gave him nightmares every Monday night. After a while, Yaori finally snapped out of his shock. Just as he was about to leave, the man suddenly blocked his way. Long time no see. Let's talk. Yaori instantly burned. Move. He shoved the guy aside trying to get away fast. But the man grabbed his arm. This drove Yaori crazy. He couldn't help but shout. I said let go. Soon the commotion caught people's attention. Isn't that Jiang Xizai? Red hair sensed trouble. Before Yaori could react, he dragged into a corner with no one around. Yaori rubbed his sore wrist and said, I have nothing to say to you. But the next second the man suddenly hummed. I couldn't save you back. I'm sorry, I had no choice. It's all because of that damn bastard Jiang Xizai. He went around saying he saw us leaving the orphanage together. You know my dream is to be a singer, right? If people found out you were an orphan, maybe it wouldn't matter, but me. But before he could finish, Yaori shoved him away. Enough, I don't want to hear it. But the man kept making excuses. But Yaori didn't believe his lies. Why are you only telling me this now? Weren't you the one who had people torture me back then? And you're defending yourself with such a ridiculous excuse. If it's an apology, you think I should just accept it? The man looked deep. He didn't dare look at him. It's just that you had bad luck and got caught by those punks. They were always suspicious of me too. I was struggling. You didn't have anything to lose anyway, right? You're my friend though. Can't you understand that much? Stop lying. I heard everything. Red hair finally lost his patience and shot back. You know how many times I stopped them from hitting your face? Yaori was completely speechless. So I should thank you for that. In the end, Yaori never got on the subway home. He regretted acting like an idiot, unable to argue back properly. All he did was block the guy. Sitting on the curb, Yaori got more and more frustrated. Just then, a black jeep suddenly stopped in front of him. Zhu Yunyuan rolled down the window. Turns out Yaori got lost after leaving the subway because he was upset. So he called Zhu Yunyuan to pick him up. But soon the man driving noticed something was off with Yaori. He thought he got scared from being lost. But as soon as they got home, Yaori suddenly went wild. Zhu Yunyuan was stunned. But he still sweetly satisfied him. Oh no. The baby's crying. Zhu Yunyuan pan. Time to make the scumbag pay. Last time we said after Yaori saw that person, he came back and dragged him into craziness. Although Zhu Yunyuan was pretty excited too, but after things calmed down, he noticed Yaori was still down. He didn't get why. Didn't you tell me to hold you when you got back? I did what you asked. But now you're moping around. Yaori froze. He didn't want to lie to his boyfriend, so he told Zhu Yunyuan the secret he'd been keeping inside. Turns out he had nightmares every month. Because before he dropped out, he was bullied. Just because rumors spread at school that he was an orphan. They said his name was Monday, so they started bullying him every Monday in different ways. Later he got used to being looked down on, so he wanted to just hang on until graduation. But then they said my friend was the one who wanted to bully me. That's when he ran away like a fool and dropped out. And those memories come back in dreams every Monday. Hearing this, Zhu Yunyuan couldn't help but hold him tight. And Yaori finally broke down crying, pouring out all his pain. I didn't want to see it. But today I ran into him on the subway. How did I finally forget? It wasn't until Yaori found him down that Zhu Yunyuan asked which high school he went to. What class? Yaori didn't think much of it. He told him his old high school and class. Zhu Yunyuan looked at Yaori still stuck in the past. He softly comforted him. This isn't true. After getting Yaori settled and making him go to sleep, Zhu Yunyuan went to the living room and made a call. And someone named Xizai. Meanwhile, Yaori lying in bed started to regret. Realizing it, he'd said everything. Now he was worried. Better not say anything next. Soon he fell asleep. And in his dream he dreamed of that person again, claiming to be his good friend, but getting others to bully him. Zhu Yunyuan, you're really something else. You dare to mess around on the school rooftop in broad daylight. Last time we said Yaori was finally comforted by Zhu Yunyuan. But as soon as he closed his eyes, he suddenly remembered the first time he met that person. Turns out both were orphans. But Jiang Xizai had been abandoned by adoptive parents twice and sent back to the orphanage. So two wounded kids became good friends. Making a friend for the first time made Yaori really happy. He was as happy as if he had found her. He thought Jiang Xizai must feel the same way. Well, turns out it was all in his head. Just then Zhu Yunyuan came back from his call. He found Yaori still awake. Then he climbed into bed shivering and happy. He felt guilty. I'm sorry. I hurt you without meaning to. Yaori was totally confused by the sudden apology. But little did he know, Zhu Yunyuan had already made a silent vow. Even if you don't care, I'm gonna deal with them good. Whether in dreams or in reality, I won't let them get anywhere near you. The next day Zhu Yunyuan noticed Yaori was distracted. So he asked him what he was thinking about. Turns out this guy was thinking about another man. Now Zhu Yunyuan was totally jealous. He lied to the teacher saying Yaori had a fever and needed to go to the nurse, but instead took him to the rooftop. Before Yaori could react, he was almost taken over completely. Luckily they stopped in time. But after calming down, Zhu Yunyuan asked that question again. Have you decided to go to art college with me? But Yaori said he decided not to go to college. He didn't want to bother him with tuition issues. That would make him feel greedy. While Zhu Yunyuan tried to persuade him. After all, that amount of money was nothing to him. But Yaori smiled. I appreciate it. Even if I don't go to college, you still gotta be my friend. He didn't expect Zhu Yunyuan to suddenly fall silent. He finally spoke. The greedy one isn't you. It's me. I want to go to college with you. Since you think painting costs too much, you can play while you earn 5 million won a month. How's that? Yaori, he instantly freaked out. The next day, although he was skeptical about what kind of job pays that much, but it was Zhu Yunyuan's brother, so he probably wouldn't make him do anything weird. So he showed up at the part-time job location as greedy. But when he saw who was inside, he was totally shocked. Never mess with a man who's outside. Otherwise he'll go crazy. Last time we got to Zhu Yunyuan personally interrogating the bullies. But as soon as he got there, he knocked out 2 of the 3 guys. And the only one still awake, the blonde was about to lose his mind. Who the hell is this guy? He came up asking how it felt to get beaten. At least let me answer. Finally, in the 1 second Zhu Yunyuan paused, he shouted,
It hurt like hell.
Are you doing this for that orphan Yuan Yaore? That was ages ago. Why are you flipping out now? As soon as he finished, he got another beat. Do you think you can say his name? I'll assume the blonde paid dearly for what he just said. That suffocating feeling made him piss himself. Disgusted, Zhu Yunyuan kicked the blonde away. The blonde knelt on the ground begging. Doing this, Zhu Yunyuan finally stopped. So why did you guys bully him? They said you started that. The blonde cursed his useless teammates lying on the floor. But he said it was because he was young and stupid. As soon as he said that, his tongue got burned badly. Next question, tell me, who's the Qizai? The blonde quickly answered Yaori's childhood friend. But Zhu Yunyuan didn't believe it. I suggest you tell the truth. Otherwise I'll burn your whole body. Scared, the blonde quickly said. When Yaori was being bullied, Qizai helped. They've been close since they were kids. Zhu Yunyuan instantly got it. No wonder Yaori called out his name so emotionally. But little did he know Zhu Yuan had been deceived. Turns out Jiang Qizai had already gone to the blonde. He bought him off, just to keep him from revealing he was the one pulling the strings. There was a crash and a group of men in black rushed him downstairs. Turns out Zhu Yun came to clean up his brother's mess. The blondie was relieved he finally escaped. In the car, Zhu Yunyuan was annoyed his brother interfered. But Zhu Yun he said fighting violence with violence won't solve anything. What if it affects Xiao? Ri. But Zhu Yunyuan disagreed. He finally forgot. I don't want him to remember. Even if I beat them all up, it won't necessarily make him feel better. But I can cover his past scars with. As soon as he said that, Zhu Yun chuckled. For you to say that, he must really be special. You can't do what you did today. If he finds out, he might run away. After he got out, Zhu Yun told him this is the last time I clean up your mess. If Dad finds out, you won't even get to go to college. Finally, despite Zhu Yunyuan's impatience, he warned him. Be good kid. Little did he know did his brother really need to tell him that. Look at this contact name, baby. This dummy doesn't even know how to spoil his husband properly. Oh no. Yaori's gone bad. He's actually playing tie-up games now. Last time we said the 2 cleared up the misunderstanding and made up. But after getting intimate, Yaori felt he still had a lot of secrets. So he suggested a question and answer game. But first they had to tie each other up to make sure no one could move. Yunyuan instantly freaked out. Turns out Yaori was the real pervert. He kept acting all innocent before. Yaori panicked. He stammered trying to explain. What are you talking about? Didn't you tie me up before? You did it to me first. And the ice cube. Before he could finish, Yunyuan burst out laughing. This is crazy. If you're so upset, get your revenge. But who knew this little guy would actually take it seriously? Looks like you've been holding a grudge for a while. Yaori felt so guilty. Not really, just a little bit. Yunyuan found the reason funnier. Then let it all out today. And blow off some steam. So Yaori really started going on and on. Why did you lie to me when we first met? And that guarantee thing. You only did that because you knew you had me, right? And you always act like nothing matters. But making me pass out every time is kinda scary. Just then, Yunyuan suddenly stopped. Yaori didn't get why. Until Yunyuan said he needed help. Yaori finally. He had to make him answer the questions properly. After a moment of silence, Yaori kept going. Where did you go Tuesday night? Actually, I saw the red lipstick mark on your shirt. If you have a girlfriend, you can't do this with me. Yunyuan quickly explained it was blood. There was an accident that day, someone got hurt. I must have gotten on me helping out. I was a bit shaken up and tired. It wasn't anything good, so I didn't tell you. But while Yaori was still shocked, the next second the rope around Yunyuan came loose. I care about you so much, and you're thinking these things. Yaori sensed big trouble. He quickly said he had laundry to do. Just as he was about to sneak, Yunyuan stopped him. If you run, I'll tie up your hands and feet. But Yaori ignored him and ran off. When it comes to who's more creative, our Yunyuan's got ideas. Last episode, Yaori had fun with his tie-up game, but Yunyuan secretly untied himself for payback. Yaori freaked out and ran. But soon the man chased after him. Yaori frantically stuffed clothes into the washing machine, still stubbornly explaining he wasn't trying to escape. I'm really doing laundry. Why won't you believe me? Then he shakily pressed the start button. But Yunyuan outside the glass door wasn't buying it. But to get him faster, he coaxed. Hello. Open the door quick. But Yaori didn't believe. You brought a tie just to tie me up. Yunyuan quickly explained. I need to wash it. That's why I brought it in. Innocent Yaori actually believed the big bad wolf. He opened the door. The next second, Yunyuan rushed in, then lifted him onto the washing machine. Yaori quickly said the tie wasn't even dirty, no need to wash him. But Yunyuan used the tie to blindfold him. Don't worry, it'll get dirty. Blindfolded, Yaori felt even